Once upon a time, there lived a curious little monkey named Kuku. Kuku wasn't like other monkeys. Instead of spending his days swinging from trees or playing tricks on the other animals, Kuku had a fascination with human tools and gadgets. He would often sneak into the village to watch the villagers work, his eyes wide with wonder. The best part of the village for Kuku was the carpenter's workshop. The carpenter, a kind man named Old Man Riko, spent his days crafting beautiful wooden furniture, from sturdy tables to delicate rocking chairs. He had a workshop filled with shiny hammers, chisels, and saws that always caught Kuku's attention. One sunny afternoon, Kuku had an idea. "What if I could help Old Man Riko with his work?" he thought. "I bet I could learn how to use all those tools." Kuku's mischievous grin spread across his face as he scampered off toward the workshop. When Kuku arrived, he saw Old Man Riko hard at work on a large wooden chest. The carpenter was sanding the wood, humming a little tune. Kuku, eager to impress, sneaked up behind him and grabbed the nearest hammer. "Let's see if I can do this," Kuku muttered to himself. He swung the hammer with all his might, but instead of hitting the nail, he accidentally knocked over a stack of planks. The loud crash startled Old Man Riko, who turned around and saw Kuku holding the hammer with a sheepish grin. "Well, well, what do we have here?" Old Man Riko chuckled. "A monkey with a hammer! I never thought I'd see the day." Kuku blushed and scratched his head. "I was just trying to help, Old Man Riko. I've been watching you work for a while, and I thought maybe I could lend a hand." Old Man Riko chuckled again and set the hammer down. "Well, I'll tell you what, Kuku. You may not be great with hammers, but I think you've got the heart of a true helper. How about I teach you how to build something? Together, we could make something wonderful." Kuku's eyes sparkled with excitement. "You'll teach me? Oh yes, please." And so, Old Man Riko began to teach Kuku the art of woodworking. He showed Kuku how to measure the wood, how to saw it carefully, and even how to use the chisel to carve beautiful designs into the wood. Kuku was a fast learner, though he had a few oops moments along the way, like when he accidentally sawed through the wrong piece, or when he got so excited he knocked over a bucket of nails. But Old Man Riko never got mad. He just laughed and showed Kuku the right way to do things. One day, as they worked together on a beautiful rocking chair, Kuku had an idea. "Old Man Riko, what if we make something that can help all the animals in the forest? Something they can use in their homes?" Kuku asked, his tail twitching with excitement. Old Man Riko stroked his beard thoughtfully. That's an interesting idea, Kuku. What did you have in mind?" Kuku's eyes lit up. "A treehouse. We can make a special treehouse for all the animals. It could have little shelves, places to sleep, and even a swing." Old Man Riko smiled. "A treehouse for the animals? I like the sound of that. Let's get to work." For the next few weeks, Kuku and Old Man Riko worked tirelessly in the workshop. They measured, sawed, and hammered, crafting a beautiful treehouse made from the finest wood. Kuku helped design the shelves and even carved little animal paw prints into the walls. Old Man Riko did the heavy lifting and put the structure together, making sure everything was sturdy and safe. Finally, the day arrived when the treehouse was finished. Kuku and Old Man Riko proudly stood back and admired their work. The treehouse was perched high in the branches of a giant tree, with soft cushions inside, tiny windows for a view of the forest, and a rope swing hanging from one of the sturdy branches. "This is amazing," Kuku said, bouncing with excitement. "The animals are going to love it." Word spread quickly through the forest, and soon, animals from all over came to see the new treehouse. Birds chirped excitedly from the branches, squirrels scampered up and down, and even the shy deer came to take a peek. Every animal was thrilled with the new space, and they all took turns playing in the treehouse, swinging on the rope and lounging on the soft cushions. "You did it, Kuku," Old Man Riko said, clapping his hands. "You brought the village and the forest together with your idea." Kuku grinned from ear to ear. "It was your help, Old Man Riko. I couldn't have done it without you." From then on, Kuku and Old Man Riko became the best of friends. They continued to build beautiful things together, from wooden benches to birdhouses, and they always included the animals in their plans. Kuku learned that helping others was one of the greatest joys in life, and he was grateful to have found such a wonderful friend in Old Man Riko. And so, in the heart of the village and the forest, Kuku the monkey and Old Man Riko the carpenter proved that with creativity, teamwork, and a little bit of laughter, anything was possible.